So today I'm going through New York City shopping for my next art project. The goal is to find new crazy things that I can paint, trick out, and just make into something different. Hopefully I can find something that will be amazing, or at least, you know, something decent enough that can catch people's eye. So I'm supposed to be out in New York City for the first one, and I don't know how I got turned around. It could have been having to pick up my friend, but I ended up going to this really cool store all the way out in Corona, Queens. What do you do with it? Anything. You can cut it, you can...
Etching, stamp making, cuts like butter, creates clean edges. This is not bad for $3. Yeah. I think I'll get this.
So far, I went into the store with a friend of mine, and she's so busy on the phone, and you know, she's there to keep me company, but there's no conversation going on. It's just solely arguing in the background, which you can probably hear faintly in the video, which I'm hoping not, because she really didn't want to be part of the video in the first place.
Nice. Because I seen that. She came to see my friend have a mob of mine with
Jumbo. I got in a little bit of it, trying to respect her boundaries at the same time, but also, you know, trying to keep things calm and cool and not having to delete the whole video because, you know, she's mostly through it yelling at her phone. I mean, it's not her fault. The phone calls do happen, but, you know, it was just like the most awkward, wrong place at the wrong time. I felt like, oh man, please just go up a little further ahead so that way I don't have to deal with it.
I drew something yesterday. I'll show you.
You should show me.
I just don't have time for that. Like, I do not have time. I'm not motivated. I need to get out of my funk and be motivated.
There's this tattoo place that you gotta check out. If you're not motivated, that place, the art that's inside of it is crazy. To travel to all these different stores in New York City, and the first one up, I got to see a lot of different things, and they had a lot of different stuff that I can paint. And at the end, I chose the one right behind me, and I'm hoping that that will come out great. I just have to sketch out and plan out what it is exactly I'm going to do on it. I'll do that on a separate sheet of paper and then apply it to the board that you see. Okay, first I'm going to need a painting board, of course some paint, and before that I'm going to use sandpaper to sand down the grit and whatever bumps and bruises may be on the board itself. Probably going to do it twice just in case, just to make sure it settles in good. Alright, now that that's done, I'm going to start my painting and the whole process of it. So I'm going to paint the whole thing black, just going over it and the detail parts that I need in that color just to get started. Okay, so go over this stupid crap over and over again to fill in all those scrape marks and scratches that are already in the board. Just going over it, trying to keep everything straight and in the line so I don't screw it up. Hopefully I don't. So now I'm getting closer and closer to the end of it, as you can see back there. And I'm hitting a few snags, still having trouble with the snake and certain details on it. But hopefully I can pull it through. I just have to, you know, do a few more adjustments to it, color in a few more things, and then I'll basically be done. And probably not have to worry too much more on, you know, too much heavy details, which is going to be hard for me, being sort of a beginner on painting, not a beginner in art, but definitely a beginner for painting. So I have here my protective blocks that I'm about to go over this with, and a few utensils that I will be using to spread it across. Not saying these are the best ones in the world. I haven't really done this before, so I'll see how it works out as I go along and dip into it So one thing I need, because I don't know what this chemical will do to me if I inhale it, is put on my special mask. Don't knock the mask. I made it myself. Thank you very much. At least I drew on it. The whole thing for this is Man versus Canvas, and this is a canvas right here. Here goes one, already done, fulfilled. I managed to get through it, fight through it. I feel so great and relieved that it's done. But unfortunately, these chemicals here have to go on top of it, and that's what I'm gonna do right now, is add them on and see how it works out. I think my mask is crawling down my face. Okay. Alright, so now that I got my funny, silly mask on, I'm gonna go add these and see how they work out. Okay, as you can see, I'm all finished. Everything's done. Great episode, great vibe doing it, and I'm finished now. It's time to say goodbye until the next one. Don't forget to hit subscribe, yada yada yada, all the great stuff that I normally say in these videos and other videos that I've done. This one was great, worked out fine. Good job, good job.